Greetings and salutations. My name is Michael and I am the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to our Pathfinder 2nd Edition playthrough of Curse of the Crimson Throne. We are here joined in our lovely stream by these wonderful, talented, and amazing individuals who are my Patreons for my channel that help support my channel, allow me to grow, allow me to do all the cool, fun, and awesome things, and who are joining me today to embark on this whirlwind adventure. Good morning and welcome to you all. Hello.
Hello.
You excited for today?
Hello.
So
Sure. Yeah.
So excited.
Things are going
great. We're
in an awesome place. I feel real good.
Yeah, excellent. I'm super keen. I mean, like, literally, I feel as though there is absolutely no physical way for you to roll as bad as you did last week, which means that only good things should happen. So, to tell you a little bit about the characters that are going to be embarking on today's session, let's throw the ball over to Twiff. Twiff, tell us about the character that you're going to be playing today.
Sure, yeah. So I'm playing Padric Perdita. Padric is a half-elf, though he does tend to hide it. He is from not quite a noble family, but on the cusp, and was on the track to join and study at the Arcanum to become a wizard when he was framed for murder. And at the scandal of being framed for murder and it coming out that he was a half-elf and a bastard son caused him to get kicked out of school and kicked out of his family. So he's turned his attention from studying magic to studying guns and is looking for Gadrin, who's behind what's happened to him in his life.
All right, absolutely wonderful. And next up, of course, playing the role of Holly, our fairy rogue, is none other than the infamous Malakisa. Hi, Mally.
Hi. I play the role of Holly, who is a fairy noble who ran away from home when she found out her parents had decided to calm her down by forcing her into an arranged marriage. Holly was doing a lot of work with tutors, and while she was very smart, she decided she had more fun reading adventure books than studying like she was supposed to. So she's read all of these wonderful adventure books, so she decided to run away and have her own adventures. But when she got into the real world, she unfortunately found out the real world is not like all of the books that she read. She is, however, relentlessly optimistic and is certain that she can turn things around just like one of her books. So when she ran into this criminal syndicate, being a rogue is not exactly the same thing as it is in the books as it is in the real world. So she's decided she wants to make the world a better place by taking down Gadrian Lamb. And with her, as always, is her loyal husky mount Penny, who she loves very dearly because she is a big dog lover. And Penny has been with her ever since Penny was born.
Ah, it's fantastic. I like that. And next up, we have, of course, playing the role of the hard-boiled Detective Quinn, is none other than the incredible and wonderful Ire Janasi.
Thank you, Michael. Yeah, Quinn is a gritty noir detective native to Korvosa, and she is on the trail of the villainous Gadrin Lamb, who she believes may have kidnapped the daughter of her best friend, Brigitte, the little girl, Charlotte.
All right, fantastic. There. Now, to, of course, send our apologies, of course, to both Chad and Rykon, who are unable to be here at the moment. We do hope that they're okay. We're also expecting to see Fido, our android ranger, here reasonably soon, so we're holding out for that. And of course, Dante, our Kitsune sorcerer, druid, Kitsune druid, shapeshifter, will hopefully join us as well. We'll see. Hopefully they'll get the notifications that we're live and go, oh damn it. All right. So what were we doing? What were we doing? First of all, let's give a quick shout out and thank you to our sponsors for the channel and for the show, Hero Forge for the wonderful artworks that you can see on the screen right now, Sirenscape for the beautiful sounds you will be hearing throughout the course of today's session, and of course Fantasy Grounds for our VTT of choice, always making us look good, always making things nice and easy for us GMs. Hurrah! Now, guys, we have a very special thing going on the channel at the moment. For the next 2 weeks, we are raising money for a fundraiser. Now, this fundraiser is to try and earn enough money to be able to kickstart the Viva La Dirt League channel's latest Kickstarter, the expansion. Viva La Dirt League is a group of New Zealand comedians, which features none other than our dear friend Robert Hartley, GM, who you may have seen multiple times on the channel before. We have decided that we are putting our efforts towards creating the largest troll for Rob that we can imagine, and that is by having my face teasing Rob on a giant mural at the Viva La Dirt League's new studio that they are building to be immortalized forever. So anytime Rob has to go to work, he has to look at my face, and basically that is going to get very old very quickly for Rob, but it is going to be absolutely hilarious, especially because, yes, I intend to go to New Zealand. I'll be taking photos in front of the mural, whole bunch of stuff. It'll be absolutely amazing. So if you want to help me along this journey, all donations for the next 2 weeks are going to be going towards this this valiant goal, and we have already made $1,200. I know it says 1,160 there, but you know, it's a little bit higher because some of the donations didn't go through and get added to there. But I am still calculating them. Calendria, holy crap! $90 from Calendria. That was like $10 shy of the secret menu. But that's okay. But thank you so much. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give you the secret menu anyway because one, I want to give it to you. And two, because I appreciate you and all of the wonderful support that you've given for so long, Callie. That is amazing. So, Callie, if you would, please send me on Discord an NPC to insert into a game, All Things Fantasy, tipping the $10.03. Thank you so much. We are now at $1,323.70. We are nearly 20% of the way through. Holy hell, that is just absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, guys. Yes, so Callie, send me the details and All Things Fantasy. Tell me where you would like to spend your $10. Would you like to give 2 people hero points? Would you like to give someone a wheel or woe? Let me know. Let me know in chat, and we will get over. I'm gonna get Med's help and give Patrick and Quinn a nat 20 because I'm here to troll Mally. So I'm not a monster, and I'll help out if need be. Very well. Okay, so Patrick is going to get a nat 20. Let's see these here. There we go.
I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you so much.
All right, Patrick. Nope. Let's see. Sorry, I need to find Patrick's nat 20. There it is. All right, Patrick's nat 20, as well as Quinn's nat 20. There it is. And then you've still got another $10 thrown in there. You've still got another. Let's see. All Things Fantasy. I think your bar is looking a bit empty. Jinx point for Michael. All right, beautiful. You do still have the remainder of that donation, Callie. So feel free to use it when you see fit. All right, there we go. I think we're all good. We're all caught up. Choice. So that is 20, 40. So that's, yeah, Oz to WSD is weird. It is very weird. All right, there we go. Fantastic. I'm all caught up. So that leaves, yeah. Done. Okay, cool. Whew. Now, without any further ado, our heroes left off in the old fishery. Which hopefully everyone should be able to hear. Yep, there we go. All right. We left off in the old fishery. Our heroes, hired by the fortune teller Zelara, to go into the dark side of the city of Korvosa and find Gadron Lamb, an evil, drug-dealing, and maniacal criminal lord with a entourage of children that he uses to conduct his evil ways. Zalara has apparently lost their son to this evil warlord and requires some assistance bringing him to justice once and for all. To that, she has gathered up several individuals who have a bone to pick with Gadron Lamb, Padric, Holly, Quinn, Fido, and Dante, and given them the location of Gadron's secret hideout. Breaking in, they have managed to deal battle, glorious battle, against a dog who was guarding the front door, a manic gnome with a razor-sharp blade that, almost killed everyone, and then had proceeded downwards only to encounter a giggling and manic orc who nearly drowned both Fido and Holly in a single vicious swoop. The battle continues with tooth and nail against the infamous Giggle as our As our battle rises to its crescendo. That's the word I'm looking for. Giggles, having been unable to drown Holly and Fido, has reached into the murk and drawn forth what looks to be this spinning flail. A vicious and nasty-looking weapon whose iron ball is covered in what look to be fish hooks. And that is where we're going to start our initiative. All right. Oh, you're going to regret coming down here. This is not a place for intruders. You must be lost, little lambs. We know how to deal with them. And we're going to fly into initiative. All right, initiatives have been rolled. The children get to go first, but they are more obstacles than anything else. We then have Fido. I'm going to say that for the time being, Fido is restrained and unable to act. Quinn, you're up first. Waist deep in this thick, smelly brine that once housed fish guts and, this is basically where they cleaned all the fish and stuff like that into this pool of water. You can basically, just smell how potent this area is. Giggles is right in front of you. What do you want to do?
All right. And my short sword is already drawn. I'd like to start by hitting him with my short sword and then sort of doing a roll over the side and out of that vat of goo. All right. Let's see if that's successful.
Well, you don't need to roll anything. You can pull yourself free of the goo, as it were.
Well, but I'm going to hit him with my short sword before I do that. So.
Very well.
And that is not going to hit, is it?
No, that is a miss.
All right. I will pull myself free of my goo, or the goo. And I'm going to draw my crossbow. And that's the end of my turn.
All right, very well. Next up, because I think I accidentally lost you on the initiative tracker. But I will reinsert you. Padric, you're up.
All right, well, there's one thing that Padric does, and hopefully he does it well, and that is shoot people. So, I am loaded. I'm going to shoot. At Giggles.
All right. Firearm aiming. The bullet flies off and hits. Deal your damage.
Woo!
Nice.
Max damage.
Max damage. 7 points of damage sinks into its back. He kind of looks at you and says, "Oh, I'm going to enjoy pulling you apart."
All right. I'm gonna reload and shoot him again.
All right. Another shot manages to hit him. You see that the water that he's standing in is slowly starting to stain red.
All right. Well, let's see how this goes. 4 points of damage.
All right, 4 points of damage. Reeling from his injuries, he still stands.
All right, I'm gonna stay where I am.
Yeah, excellent. All right, Holly, you're up next. Pulling yourself out of the water, you are no longer restrained by the thick, chunky fluid.
All right, that's one action to get out of the tub, right? Okay, I am going to put away the dagger and pull out my crossbow because I'm not jumping back in there to stab him. There will be none of that. And I too am going to try to shoot him. And I'm not good at shooting things.
The foul water has kind of gummed up the mechanism on the crossbow. You go to fire, but it doesn't seem to be quite working. You do your best to kind of dry it off as best you can, and then you pull it back and get ready to fire again. What are you going to do with the other remaining of your turn?
I'm gonna try to shoot him again.
All right. Remember, you take a -5 penalty off the attack, so it'll be your second attack on this one.
I do, and I'm very sad and very worried.
That is a hit.
Oh my god. That one worked.
3 points of damage. Embed into Giggles. As we get an inspiration redeem from Ire Janasi. Ire, where would you like this inspiration to go?
I was going to give it to Holly.
You can give it to Holly.
Okay.
Holly, you get inspiration. Meaning that you get advantage on something you would like to do for the day.
I will save it for the next time I fail, because it's gonna happen.
Okay. All right. I just found out what the rest of that was for. Okay. Sorry. I need 2 seconds while we get our dear friend Chad in. And
Or actually, wait, can I reroll damage with the inspiration?
yeah, you can if you'd like. Roll it in chat, and then I'll add anything that needs to be added.
Okay, just roll it in chat.
Yep.
Will it apply the back? Because I get backstab on that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he is flat-footed while he's in there.
So that's 1d8 plus 1d6.
Yes, correct.
How do I roll 2 at the same time?
Just roll them separately. It's fine.
Oh, that's much better.
All right, so that is 10. So that's 7 more damage. Okay. 7 more damage. All right, he is still kicking, but not looking great. As we then go to our... Oh no, what happened? Did we lose him? Oh no, nope, you've gone that way. Ah, still getting ready. Very well. Alright, as we go to... Giggles. Giggles, with flail in hand, decides to take a swing. This time he will swing at Padrig. And will miss with his first attack. Swinging wide, it lands hard on the ground. Second attack,
Lean back.
a critical miss. All right, Padrig, I need you to give me a number between 1 and 5 as he swings towards you.
We'll split that as best we can, since it's between 1 and 5, and go with 3.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. That is second thoughts. He has sickened 3 as he has second thoughts about shooting at you. Swinging at you while you are shooting at him. 1, 2, 3.
That's right.
There it is. All right.
Examine your life choices, Giggles.
He is definitely examining his life choices. All right. All right. Do we have a Chad?
Yes.
Hooray! All right. Well, it's your turn, buddy. Giggles is wielding a flail. Has just gone to strike at Padrick. You're still in the rancid waters.
Okay. Yeah. So, he's in the water.
Mm-hmm.
See, I am going to. I had my short sword in hand at the time, right? So I'm going to thrust at him.
All right. Make your attack.
Charge at him from the front and swing. Yes, a natural 2.
You'll need to drop it on the actual model. Don't worry about this one. I can.
Oh, I don't have the maps for me isn't up. It didn't come up for me.
How dare. That's fine. All right, let me do that. So that is... Okay, his AC is 17, so you've just missed. You have not critically missed. All right.
Okay.
What do you want to do next?
I will go and try to attack him again with my second one. There you are, Giggles. You're going to go down, Giggles. Take that. Oh, missed again.
All right. Second miss. Third action. What do you want to do?
Let's see. Can I move away from him and climb out on one turn of the vat? Like move down to this. Where am I? Move down to here and climb out over here?
Not a problem. As you go to climb out, however, one of the children attempts to push you back in.
No fair, kids. No fair.
Okay, let's see how he goes. What's your fort save?
Fort save is a number between 1 and 10. It's 6.
6. So 16 was the DC. The child, as you grab on and try to pull yourself up, you feel something just snatch your hand away, and you slide back into the water.
Damn you, kids.
Damn you rotten kids. All right. Yep. The child knocks you back in.
Why do I feel like Mrs. Hannigan
I don't know who that is.
from Annie?
Oh,
No? Okay.
Yes. All right, Padrig, it is your turn.
All right, so I need to reload first. Now, I got a question for you. So, one of my class abilities is Slinger's Reload, and it tells me I have a Thoughtful Reload, which says as you sink into a state of analytical calm and focus on the foe before you, your hands reload a bullet instinctively, so that's my reload. Attempt to recall knowledge check against an opponent you can see and then interact to reload. What does that actually do?
All right, so in most
Does
cases,
it benefit
when you
me in any way?
not in this particular instance. I can give you more information about Giggles, for example, like any glaring weaknesses or anything you would know about half-orcs and their demeanor.
Okay. Well, we'll go for it. Let's.
Normally
I'm
it's
reloading, and so I
yeah.
just do
Normally
that
it's like
when
a
I
Monster
reload,
Hunter
apparently.
thing.
Right. So that's a recall knowledge check as part of my reload.
Yeah.
And what would that check actually be?
It would be lore,
Okay. Lore.
which would just be your intelligence.
Right. So I see I've got lore academia.
But this wouldn't
Right
be an
there.
academia.
Okay. So just a intelligence check.
Mhm.
So I should just drag my intelligence modifier in then, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Well, that's a natural one, so I don't know shit. Anyway.
Yeah, more or less, you just can't ascertain anything. Giggles is.
He looks like a bastard. I'll just shoot him.
Yep, basically.
All right. I will take a shot.
All right, make your attack. That'll hit. And with that, Giggles falls backwards into the soup, and as he does, he seems to say something in a language you don't understand.
What languages do I understand?
I can guarantee you don't understand it.
All right. I will let him sink, and if I can, turn around to the child that is behind me. Not aim my gun at them, but just kind of squat down so I'm on their level, assuming they're shorter than I am,
Mm-hmm.
and say, "You're free to go, provided you give me back what you took from me."
The children kind of look around. They kind of crawl out of the various hiding spaces that they were in. The one you're talking to says, I didn't take anything off you, mister.
Well, someone did, because I had money when I came in. I don't have money anymore. And honestly, I don't care so much about the coin, but you took some of my tools too, and I'd like those back.
Wait, hang on a second. And I point at the kid that Patrick is talking to
Mhm.
and give a command to Penny. And I say, Penny, new friend. And Penny prances down over to the kid. And she's a husky, so she's very pretty. And she knows that she's prancing. So her tail's just sort of arched very prettily over her back, and it's very fluffy and wagging. And she sits down in front of the kid and puts her paw out for the kid to shake it, and her nails are painted purple. And I look at the kid and I say, Penny very much likes it if people pet her, and she would very much like to be your friend if you would like to shake her paw.
The child with no resistance seems to do so. And you see like kind of this like kind of gleam of wonder across the child's eye as it begins to shake the paw of the husky, whose tail begins to dust the dirty floor as it wags back and forth.
So Penny's my very best friend, and she likes making new friends. And I think that probably one of your friends might have taken something, and that's okay, because I think it was really smart, because that was really good. When we were upstairs, you guys hid really well, and that was really impressive, because we didn't even notice that you took it. And I think that was pretty cool. I don't even think I could have done something like that, and I kind of trained in it, which is really impressive. The problem is that there's better things that you guys could steal. Did you know that?
You see one of them sort of like twisting off Fido's hand and just like taking it away and just like it's the most expensive thing in the room. It's like yeah, like, oh, and then
No, not
Come on,
not his
kid.
hand, guys.
they're not doing that.
The
They're not
lesson
doing
we
that.
really wanted to teach here.
It's a chop shop. One of them's got a welding mask. No, they're not doing that.
I've
But yes.
lost many friends this way.
Do I have their attention? Are they paying attention to me, like all of them?
Yeah, all the ones in this room are paying attention to you.
Okay. So here's the thing. Because if you steal, and you're really good at stealing, and that's really great, but if you steal from him, what did you get? You got like 1 coin, and he has no coins. That's it. So it's kind of a lose-lose, right? He's completely broke, and you got like what, 1 copper? That's kind of a waste, isn't it? You have a lot of really good skills, and you didn't really get paid for it really well. Does that make sense? I don't think it makes sense. I think it's a waste. So what you should be doing is you should go into the city and find those really rich people that are kind of jerks, right? The rich people have coin
I'm gonna
purses
move
with
over at this
gold in
point.
Yeah. Holly is rambling. The children are bored.
them. Okay.
And I'm gonna say,
The
I'm also gonna kneel down to her level and say, I'm looking for a little girl about your age. Her name is Charlotte. I think she might be here. Do you know her? She's my friend.
She looks around and looks back up the stairs that you came. Up the stairs that you came, there is a individual who's kind of looking over, like kind of like on the staircase. This is the one that has Padrig's like little side pouch, and she's like kind of leaning out the edge. Quinn, you do recognize this as Charlotte.
Charlotte, come here.
She turns
Are
and
you
she
safe?
runs inside.
Oh no.
Back up that way.
All right.
All right. As for the children, Holly, can I get you to make me a diplomacy check, please?
Yes.
Yes, there were a lot of commands and words and things that happened there. Let's see what the children interpret. All right, not too bad. Not too bad. So as far as going and stealing from rich people, they know that's a dumb idea. Because rich people have guards, and they live in the section of the town that don't have crime and criminals and stuff like that. They are in the town that is patrolled by guards that take children and put them in workhouses. The second thing is you get a sense that they're afraid of something still. Because the idea behind these kind of situations is that these kids don't have homes that they can go to. And so they live here being protected by people like Giggles and Hookshank and stuff like that. To go out into the streets for them would be the equivalent of them, like, basically being out on the streets and homeless. So you can see that there is, like, a lot of hesitation based on some of the stuff that you're saying. Making money is I guess, like, kind of part, like, because you're a rogue, so you kind of understand what it's like to, you know, like, it's not an easy thing, and the punishment for thievery is quite harsh. For children, you know, it's kind of like, this is life and death, basically. That's kind
How
of
many kids?
in this room, you can see that there are 5 kids, sorry.
I'm gonna, while this is going on, I'm gonna follow up the stairs since the kid that's got my stuff ran away.
Sure. While I've got a moment before we continue with Holly, Fido, what did you want to do?
I'm gonna whistle for Kane to come down here while I'm. After I do that, I'm gonna talk to this kid. Say, can I get my arm back, please? I really need that.
The kid doesn't disassemble your arm. It neither has the tools. It neither has the tools nor the expertise to do so.
I had to imagine that it was like just hanging by wires from my arm from the last attack I had.
Yes, look, these children are good, but they don't have ranks in disarming people.
Okay.
So
Where?
scared of?
Where are your parents? Do you have parents?
The one that you're talking to shakes its head sadly. Holly, to answer your question, they look out the window at what looks to be a ship Now, hopefully I can open this window here. There we go. Now, you guys should be able to see through there, I think. Maybe? No? No, I don't think you guys can.
Mm-mm.
Okay, let me reveal the map a little bit to you then. I wonder if I can.
Everything went black. Oh, there it is.
There you go. All right, can you guys see that now?
Let me see.
No? No.
Yeah,
you can't
no.
see it. All right, that is okay. I will do that. All right, so try going out the door.
Where's the door?
To the north.
Okay.
There you go.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Well, my players are going to have to look at my screen then.
Okay,
So,
we'll look at
out the window, you can see that there is what looks to be a old derelict ship. It has been dry docked for so long that basically most of the wood has like merged with the building.
So if we make the mean man that's scaring you go away, what's going to happen to you?
They kind of look at each other. They have no idea.
Hey, guys, does the fortune teller have enough room in her house for some kids?
Thinking back on the abode, Quinn, with your very, very sharp memory of things and your ability to notice details, I'd say that you would say that for children, there may be enough room for like 10 to 15 kids, comfortably.
All right.
Presuming
That's
that a
one
few of them
idea.
share rooms, obviously.
I'm sure we can find some arrangements that are better than the arrangements they have.
How many of you are there total, child?
There are 5, 9, blah, 9.
So if you guys want to stay together, we have a friend that just lost her son because one of the mean men here made him go away. Would you guys like to stay with our friend? I think she could use some of you and you guys could make each other feel better.
They seem hesitant to say yes, based on the diplomacy roll from earlier.
Andrew's
But-
going to kind of give a look at Holly for that made him go away comment and just kind of gruffly note, they just watched us shoot a guy in the head. They know what death is.
Oh yeah,
They're
we've
children,
killed
not
people as well,
infants.
says one of the kids.
Oh,
My point exactly. So
But
we li-
Gadrin
but-
is
but-
that way.
But we like the way you talk though.
thank you.
No, Gadrin's downstairs.
All right.
The other man, the mean man, he's over there.
Gadrian's not the mean man?
When
No.
they say over there, are they pointing?
They're pointing at the ship. Yeah. So Gadrin is the leader, but there's someone who they fear more than Gadrin.
No.
And I look the one kid in the eye as we're here. I will actually even go down on all fours and look at him and say, do you like working for Gadrin and this other man?
No?
What would you rather be doing if I could help that happen? What would it be?
I don't want to say. It's stupid.
There are no stupid answers.
She looks at the other children before saying very, very softly that she would like to go to school.
Nothing stupid about that at all. That's a very, very appropriate answer, I feel.
Well, our friend could help you with that if you wanted to stay with our friend. And because Gadrian killed our friend's son, I think you could make her feel better. Would you guys be willing to give it a try?
I'll give you another diplomacy check. However, this is a higher DC. Again, they are still quite terrified of this other person. These are pipe dreams that are beyond their means. No. Yep. Yeah. These are effectively pipe dreams and come at the risk of, if we try to do this, we'll die.
We're not looking for your help. We're just looking for you to stay out of our way while we take care of
And be safe.
these guys. So, we'll come back when we're done. If they kill us, nothing changes for you. If we kill them, take a look at the offer that we're given.
They will consider.
And give me back
Meanwhile,
my lockpick, because I might need those.
Well, we gotta go get them from Charlotte.
Yeah.
Right.
Meanwhile, up the stairs, Quinn, you find yourself in a room where there are 4 kids up here, huddled together, and you can see that Charlotte is there.
Quinn, do you want to go find your friend?
I'm upstairs.
Yeah, this
With
was Quinn.
Yeah. Charlotte, are you okay? What are you doing here? And she doesn't answer.
She does not.
All right, they all look alike. Which one is
Wow.
These kids look alike.
They do. They totally really do.
They do.
All right. Charlotte is this one.
All right.
They're ninuplets.
Charlotte is human child number 4.
Okay.
There you go.
So that's human child number 1.
At least they're not wearing red shirts.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, Dag.
Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. What does Quinn do?
Quinn sits down on the ground and says, Charlotte, your mom is missing you. We've been frantic wondering where you are. Did Gadrin Lamb take you from the bakery?
She shakes
Still
her
nothing?
head. She shakes her head. No. I wasn't taken.
You ran away? You want to
She-
be here?
She says, I wanted to help my... And one of the other kids says, shh, quiet. You can't tell grown-ups. They'll get us
It's
in
okay.
trouble.
I'm barely a grown-up. I mean, I'm old, but I'm barely a grown-up. You can tell me.
We've seen... is your character an elf?
No,
No, okay. She says,
not
we've
that
heard
you
that
know.
before. We've heard that
No.
before. You're just trying to trick us. You are old. You're a grown-up, and you think we're stupid because we're kids.
No, I don't think you're stupid. You've managed to survive, and you've managed to survive very well in some harsh circumstances. I would never think that you're stupid. I just want to understand, if you need to help someone, Charlotte, maybe I can help you help them. You know what I do. You know what I do for work. I help people all the time.
Make a diplomacy check.
Uh-oh.
Go.
All right. All right, so. Oops. Too many windows. All right.
Ooh.
16?
All right.
Is that
16's
good
not
enough?
16's not bad. Given that you've got a previous relationship with Charlotte, it'll be a little lower. She says, my friend got sick. Gadrin gave her something, and she started feeling unwell. And then I found out that she needed more of it, so I've been working here to get some for her.
I see. Okay.
But she doesn't seem to be getting better.
Well, she does. So she needs to eventually not be on this medicine. It's not really medicine. It's what's making her sick, but we can't take her right off. We're going to have to figure something out, but we can help her. We can definitely help her. I've seen this before. You don't have to stay here.
You see
We can take her home.
The kid that's interposed between you and Charlotte says, don't listen to her. There's no adults in this city that are going to help us.
I can understand you're jaded, but you haven't tried all adults. I've never seen you before, despite the fact that you look absolutely like every single other child in this place.
He says, I don't need to see all the adults in this town to know that they're all rotten to the core, just like this town.
I'm sorry you feel that way, but Charlotte has reason to know that I wouldn't tell her that I can help her if I can't. Hey, Charlotte, you remember when you got your kite stuck way at the top of that tree in the park? And I was like, there's no way. I told you the truth. I'm telling you the truth now.
The child that's interposed between you turns and says, I've heard enough. And he pulls out a knife. But as he's about to lunge, Charlotte stops him. No, stop. No, she's always been so nice to me. She hands you Padrig's bag.
All right, I take it. Thank you, Charlotte.
She says, I didn't want to make her sick. I thought I was helping.
I know you did. I know you did. Do you know where to get maybe a little bit more of that? Can you take your friend and some of it home to your mom? And maybe take some of your other friends here with you. Can you get home?
She shakes her head, and you see the one who's interposing, sort of watching Charlotte cry, said, we can get her home.
Okay. I'm counting on you. I trust you to protect her.
But listen, that's all we're going to do, okay? There's a nasty person who works for Gadrin. He doesn't just round up kids. There used to be more of us. And we used to get sent to the ship whenever we were misbehaving.
Should we take care of him too?
Look, I think in this city, you take care of yourself.
It's not bad advice. What's your name?
My name is Sprite.
It's nice to meet you, Sprite. I'm Quinn. And you can trust me.
He has that kind of like, I don't believe you. Yeah, I'm a kid. And you don't understand my feelings. Kind of look. As he then gestures to the others, and then they leave with Charlotte. We all feel that way. We know what that's like. the rebel teenager years. All right. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I would like for us to level up.
Oh.
All right.
I won't argue.
So, who would like for me to level up their character with you, like right now? Quinn?
Me.
All right. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys in chat, as well as I'm going to show my players. This is how to level up a character in Fantasy Grounds. First of all, select your character sheet. This you can now see on the board above me. From here, you should be able to see a button called Tracker. By hitting the Tracker button beneath the character portrait, it'll open up a secondary window with all of the details about your character, your ancestry, your background, your class, etc. Next to where it says class, it says add a level. Simply click on the add a level button. I will do it for Quinn, so... no, you've already done it. No, that's fine. You did it before I did, so that was good. And it will apply a level. At this point, it will also give you a list of the things you need to add. So in this case, we have apply a skill to Quinn, add a skill feat, and add an investigator feat. Whatever it is, it says in the tracker for you to do, you must then add those things to your character sheet. So let's start by applying a skill increase. A skill increase increases one of the skills that Quinn knows by 1 step. So if we go back onto her main page to skills, we can then select and click on any one of these skills for you to then improve. Is there a skill you'd like to improve on?
Yes, I would like to move from being merely trained in diplomacy. If I go up 1 level, will that kick me to expert?
That will indeed.
I would like to do that.
All right, so just click on the proficiency next to diplomacy, and that'll take you from trained to expert. Done. All right.
Blended things.
So that's our first thing. Next, we get a skill feat. So if you look just above on the tracker, there's a line to feat quick filters. Just above there, there are 5 buttons: Anx for ancestry feats, Gen for general feats, and then Skill for skills feats. So we're going to click on skills feats here. Now, by the way, if everyone in the chat wants to know why I'm leveling up mid-game instead of aside like I normally do, they're going to need the level up.
We desperately need it.
for what I've got going. All right. So yes, this is a list of level 1 feats that you have. Now, it's already boiled it down to all the feats that you are qualified to get. So you can pick and choose any of these. Also, Tim Scott, thank you so much for the 200 bits. You bloody legend. Thank you so much.
Okay.
All right. And then once you've selected the feat that you would like, hit add to PC.
Got it.
You got it? What feat did you choose?
I think I'm going to do with concealing ledger domain.
Concealing ledgerman. Nice. Very cool. Rather than hiding an object somewhere the inspectors won't search, you're skilled at keeping the object on the move so it's never where they look. When you conceal an object of light bulk, you may use thievery instead of stealth with a DC equal to the perception of the active user. Very nice. I like it. All right. Now you've got your skill feat. We now get our investigator feat. So that means we go into class and we click that button in the same way we did our skills. And now you can see you've got level 1 and level 2 feats.
Oh, I see.
Okay. There you
Okay.
go. All right. Anyone having trouble from the rest of the group?
Okay, so I, of course, being a gunslinger and being incompletely ported
Yes.
into Fantasy Grounds, I have something that says feature gunslinger feat 1 added, no automation applied, check entry and manually apply if needed. What does that mean to me?
So what that means to you is that we're gonna check the gunslinger manually and just make sure that you've got everything you need. So for this level, you gain a gunslinger feat and a skill feat.
Okay, so I do have a gunslinger feat. It's called Gunslinger Feat 1.
Okay, yeah, no, okay. So basically, yeah, we get to pick one. So let me go into here.
So I'm going to have to look this up and see what it is, since it's not in Fantasy Grounds. Basically, is that what we're doing?
Yep, I'm going to send you the link there in Discord. So there you go. You've got that one there. Take your pick and let me know, and then I will add the feat to your character sheet.
Okay, and then the skill feat I can add.
Skill feat you can add as normal, yep.
Right, and then it just says class hit points, and 1 level of the class gunslinger has been added. So I think I just need to add the skill and the gunslinger feat.
Yep, correct. Fido, Holly, you guys okay with that?
I have one quick question, unless Holly needs something real quick. I didn't see when you started off with Quinn, did hers state that there was adding a proficiency to a skill? under it, because I am only asking because mine says add a skill feat and add a ranger feat, and it shows increasing hit points, and that was about it. So I didn't know if it would say up there if you increased proficiency or not for a skill.
No. So basically, the proficiency is unique to the rogue, as the rogue is leveling that up higher. So the Padric didn't do it, and neither did. Oh no, I think Quinn did, but yeah, I think Padric didn't.
Okay. So other than that, I think I'm good. I'm just looking at the feats. Thank you.
All right, not a problem. Okay, once you're all done, just let me know. I just want to make sure that the animal companion is all well and good. So we have our wolf.
Oh, I gotta double check that too, don't I?
Yeah, that's okay. I'm pretty sure that all we do is we increase the stuff here. Okay, cool. I've got it.
Oh, you're leveling it up?
Yeah, I'll level it up. Don't worry. You don't worry about it. I got it. All right. So
What about a thing? We got you.
So that's 8, 9, 10. So that's 20. Level 2. Oof, got to do all that manually. Okay. All right. All right. Acrobatics.
Ooh, Calendria redeemed a magic bag.
I see it. I'm getting there.
Okay.
Waiting for you guys to level up first.
My bad.
Dang.
5. Your to hit is plus 10. And your AC goes up by 1. All right. Cool. Your wolf is now leveled up.
Perfect.
All right.
Thank you.
Sweet. Everyone done?
Not yet. I'm still looking at feats. But we can continue if everybody else is.
Yeah, I'm still looking at my skill feat.
Holly?
But I
Good to go.
All right, cool. All right, so for the time being, the kids have moved with the kids in the main area where the rest of the group is, kind of returning to their like little corners where they were. The kids who were up on the upper floor with Quinn, they are escorting Charlotte home. Again, it is quite late at night, but they seem quite comfortable moving around there. Now, there are 2 ways out of this this facility. You can see that there is a catwalk to the south, which I'm going to draw a line on real quick. Let me draw a... There we go. Beautiful. All right. So there's a catwalk here that leads to a door here. And there is a door here that leads outside that you have not yet explored. There is also this door here. But you think it might lead you to the front room where you first entered the building. Okay?
Okay.
Good. All right.
I give Padric his bag back.
thank you, appreciate that.
Not a problem.
Check and make sure all my lock picks and stuff are in there. All right, and I tried adding my skill feat, and it looks like it was added in the slot where my class feat was supposed to be. So how do I undo this?
No, that's fine.
Okay, so I can just close it out with that.
Yep. Do you know what skill feat you want? Oh, sorry.
So
what
the skill feat?
What class
yeah,
feat? What class feat you want?
Quick draw.
Oops, sorry about that.
Yep. Not a worry. Let's see.
I lost my map.
Yep.
Ah, there it is.
All right, and quick draw functions as you draw your weapon with the same attack and motion. So you can, so yeah, basically you can
Pull it and shoot.
Yep, draw and shoot. Nice. Okay, cool. Done. All right, that is now applied to your character sheet.
That's all. I don't get anything else. Got it.
Michael,
Yes.
when I got healed, did I do crafting to heal myself, or what did I do medicine to heal myself?
Medicine.
Medicine. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Which way would you guys like to go now?
Do we want to go to the ship already, or do we want to see what else is inside this all
Well,
levels
Gadrin Lamb is downstairs, I thought, right?
Correct.
If I'm listening to these kids correctly, he's not the threat.
We have
Right,
to take
so-
out
He's the
that
boss,
answer.
but whoever's on that ship is the one that we really need to be worried about, and I'd rather have him at my front than at my back.
Got it.
I'm just gonna make sure I've got at least one bullet left for Gadrian.
I nod to you, Padrig, in agreement.
All right, so you're heading to the boat?
Let's go to
Yeah.
the boat.
To the boat.
All right. Returning out the front door and making your way around to the rickety side of the back alley, a slippery boardwalk clings to the side of the fishery, held together by barnacle-encrusted pilings that have had half of their thickness worn away by the waterline below. You can see several bits and pieces kind of floating as flotsam in the waters below that are murky and dark. And even in this pitch dark, you can't see the bottom of the river. So you don't know quite how shallow this place might be. Now, there we go. Okay, just making sure that that's all queued up. Sweet. All right.
All right, so we should be outside and have gone south.
Yes. Let me just get everything sorted here on my end.
Remedy.
All right. So, Fido, Padrig, Quinn, Holly, Dante, Kane, and Penny. All right. Ooh, beautiful.
All right, everything has gone dark, and I'm alone.
Yeah, I've got black too.
Woo!
Oh, because of the darkness. Yes. I'm going to add some moonlight here.
All right, I also have, well, I know it's not dark vision here, low light vision.
I have both.
There we go.
There you go. Can you guys see now?
Yep.
All right.
I still don't see anything.
Let's see. You over on, like, can you see where your token is on the far right-hand side of the map?
Yes, I see tokens.
All right, but you don't see the map?
You see ocean and stairs.
Yep, that's basically all you see, all you should be seeing at the
Okay.
moment. Okay. All right. So, there we go. The rotten deck of this ancient sailing ship seems to be barely intact, its hull worn and thick with seaweed and barnacles wrapped around its hull. It is held together primarily by layers of old rope that lash it securely to the pylons that support the fishery and a nearby boardwalk which you are walking upon. The rickety walkway leads along the ship's starboard, and a foot below is another railing. A single wooden door leads into the aft cabin and bears a crude painting of a red fish on its door.
All right. Is there anything that we can see on the deck?
Looking up over at the top of the deck would mean you'd have to climb up a little bit higher, but you don't hear anything from it.
All right. Gonna head in that door.
All right.
Mind your step.
I will mind my step as I head in that door.
Okay.
Just this.
Is it?
There is
This
absolutely not enough room on this deck for everyone, so we're gonna do our best. All right. As you open the door, you hear the sounds of crunching. In the dark, sitting on a barrel, several barrels in fact, is what looks to be a vicious looking gnoll.
Oh, those are fun.
He looks to you and he is eating what appears to be a giant spider leg. Next to him, it lies dead with a blade embedded in its skull.
Ew.
I didn't realize that I was having guests for dinner.
Yeah, well, you know, we like to just show up. And,
He stands and he rises, and as he does, the floorboards of the ship creak. This has got to be the largest gnoll you have ever seen. Gnolls are usually hunched over, kind of gangly, scavenger sorts. This is not one of them.
all right, so Patrick is thinking enclosed space with this guy is probably going to be a bad idea. I would like to try and draw him out in the open, so I'm going to shoot him and then run.
All right, let's fly into initiative. You will get the surprise shot off.
All right, so take a shot and then initiative.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh.
And then, Holly, you are on deck because you will be first.
So I roll for my shot and then roll initiative, right?
No, I've already rolled initiative. Just take your shot.
Oh, okay.
That is
All
a
right.
critical miss.
You know what? Can I use my nat 20 for that instead?
You may use your nat 20.
I'm going to use my nat 20 for that and hit him with a nat 20. So with my gun also, It's got a trait called Fatal, which is if I roll a nat 20, I do a D10 instead of a D6.
Nice. All right. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. As you roll your nat 20, we will also draw from the crit hit deck.
All right. So should I, because I can't just grab my damage, so should I just grab a D10 and roll that on him?
Sorry, what do you mean?
So my damage is 1d6 plus 1 piercing.
Oh, you don't actually
I
have
don't
the 1d10 one? Okay, hold on 1 second.
Right, yeah, because again, it's all half-assed, unfortunately.
All right, 1 moment. There we go. All right, 1d10 plus 1, you said?
Yep.
All right. All right, there you go. Actually, it probably shouldn't be a plus 1. Do you add strength to damage? You won't. No, you won't.
No,
it's just yours
so
is
remember, I've got the arcane shot that adds 1
plus
point
1.
of
That's right. Yep,
elemental damage, and that's how we worked it.
Yep, I remember now. Okay, cool. Yep. There you go. All right, and I need to make that piercing.
It's piercing unless he's resistant to piercing, and then it can be bludgeoning because it's concussive.
There you go. All right, done. You now have your damage. Roll it. Feel free to roll it.
All right. Not really a great shot, but
It was a critical hit, so it's still double damage.
yeah.
Boom. Nice shot.
So roll it again.
What's that?
So roll again. It's double damage.
Oh, double damage, so I roll again. Gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Okay. And pick a number between 1 and 5.
We're going to go with 1 this time.
All right. Ranged attack, piercing, right in the ear, normal damage, and target is deafened as the explosion from your gun rings and resonates. You watch as he kind of like squints his eyes and looks to one side as the sound of the firearm has deafened him.
All right. Nice.
Nice.
All right, so I'm going to...
Nope, that's it. That's your surprise round.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
And I don't
You
to
only
go
get
now.
1 action in the surprise round. It is Holly's turn.
Okay, so he's still at the bottom of the stairs.
No. You guys are in the. Your guys are on the deck. The bottom of the stairs lead into the ship. He is in the captain's quarters.
Okay, so basically he's inside and we're trying to draw him outside though.
That's what Patrick's doing.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and go along with Patrick's plan because sure, why not? So I'm also going to shoot and run.
You can't aim at him. There's a wall there.
Oh, I've got no way of moving in, shooting, and then moving out.
You'd have to push past Patrick.
I can
Yes,
squeeze.
step
I can squeeze.
by step. Take your action step by step. If you say you shoot straight up, then I'm going to assume you're going to shoot from where you're standing.
Yeah, no. Where? Okay, so I move over here ish. Okay, so I'll move over there and kind of squeeze next to Padraig and also shoot him.
Yep.
Not Padraig, shoot the goal.
I appreciate you not shooting me. Thank you.
Take this, Patrick.
Hand over, Patrick.
And shoot.
That will miss.
Ooh.
Blast. But it wasn't a
Wow.
miss, so that's exciting. And then because we're drawing him out, so I'm going to flee. Where are we fleeing? Like, because we are running away somewhere to get him in the open. Where's the flea play? Where are we going to hide?
Oh, you got 3 dogs in this party. You're talking about fleas?
Like here? I'm gonna move back around here. That's what I'm gonna do. Just out of the way. And that's my turn. Just running in, shooting, and running away.
Can anyone else hear Michael?
No.
I cannot.
Nope, that's me. Sorry, I was being very dramatic though. Also, hi,
I
Odd
heard it.
Bandicoot. What is happening plot-wise? The group is trying to bring down an evil drug-dealing criminal, and they've just met up with his lieutenant, who has been basically, he's basically been just a jerk about everything. So they're here to beat him up. The main villain is underground, under the dockyard here, but they're dealing with this guy first. All right. The Gnoll looks and says, "Black powder weapons, so loud. Let me show you how it's done." He reaches to the wall next to him and pulls out a bow that seems to be made out of mammoth tusks.
Ooh.
He draws it back and fires at Padrig. The arrow flies.
I wanted it to get shot. Really, that's why I'm standing here.
It's all part of your master plan.
That is
Yep.
5 points of damage as the first shot hits. He then swiftly loads his second round, pulling back on the bow yet again. He looses another arrow. This time, Padrick, you duck behind the door, and it collides. Oh, I look forward to working off dinner. Padrick, it is your turn.
Looks to be fun. All right, so reload. While I'm reloading, I will use my Slinger's Reload and do a recall knowledge. So that's just drag my intelligence bonus and roll that in the chat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
11.
So-
Unfortunately, you
Yeah.
know very little about gnolls. Again, much like the monstrous races, they have a reputation for being slavers, but that's about it.
All right. Let's just shoot this bastard.
All right, make your attack.
Eight.
Nice, that'll hit. Do your damage. That is 2 damage.
Rolling great on damage, guys. And with that, I'm gonna scoot back out the door. And can I get up on the deck here?
Yep. So you're already on the top deck. If you want, you'll be climbing up, like kind of above near where the sails are.
Okay. I guess
That's a staircase.
I'm not really
leading
understanding. That's a staircase leading down, and this was the door that I went through, which went into somewhere.
down. Into the captain's quarters.
Okay. And there's not like a roof then over that.
There is, but there's no stair leading to the roof.
All right. Can I kind of just jump up there?
You can make an athletics check to climb up there. Yeah, sure. Got no problem with that.
All right. I will do that. Skills, athletics. Athletics, or can I do acrobatics?
Nope, you will need athletics to pull your
All
weight up.
right. Can't blame the guy for asking.
Can't.
All right, athletics.
Oh.
Yoink! I want to get up so that I can be in position to attack him when he comes invariably out that door.
All right. Bearing in mind, he did see you go up there and can hear you squeaking on the rooftop.
Well, he's deafened. I don't know if he can hear me.
Oh, yeah, no, that's true. He is deafened. But he did see you climb up. Because you did in front of the door.
That's
All
fine.
right.
He's still got to go outside where everyone else is. That's what I'm looking for.
All right. Quinn, you're up next.
So from where I'm standing, I can see him through the doorway, through the open doorway. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and let's see. Maybe take one step forward and fire a crossbow bolt at him.
All right, roll your damage. Oh, sorry, roll your to hit as you fire your crossbow bolt at him.
Actually, I would like to use my 20 as well, please.
Ooh, very nice.
Now that I'm thinking about that.
Very well. Your 20 is utilized.
Splendid. With a hearty and grateful thank you to Calendria for that.
Hmm.
Do I get to double it?
Yeah. So roll the damage again. So just roll another lot, and then give us a number between 1 and 5. 1 and 5 to draw your crit card.
5, please.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably could sense vibrations because he was chewing on the spider's leg. It's true. Now he has spider powers. That's how this works, right? Sorry, what was your number?
5, please.
5. Ranged, piercing, pinhole. Target takes 1 persistent bleed damage, which does not go away until they are healed.
Nice.
Hmm.
Okay. And I'm gonna, I guess, step back again. And so is that 3? Have I taken 3 then? As I step forward,
3.
yeah. Okay, brilliant.
All right.
And that's it.
Fido, you're up next.
Okay. I can stand up here and not be on Quinn, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and from there I can see Greer in his in the cabin.
You can.
I will shoot at him with the long bow. I lied. God bless America.
You will fumble and you will love it.
I do. It's my favorite.
All right. Let's see what happens. Pick a number between 1 and 5 as you fire your longbow.
Everyone else is doing
Avarian
5.
CA coming in for the rescue. Inspiration for Fido.
Oh.
Get your reroll.
Oh.
Thank you,
love
Avarian.
Avarian CA. Oh, gosh.
Hey, look, at least it's not a crit fumble.
That's true.
All right, so you moved, you shot, you got one more action. What do you want to do?
I will take my last action to mark him as my hunted prey.
You mark him as your hunted prey. All right, that brings us to the end of the round. Back up to Holly. Holly, I need you to make a free perception check for me, please.
Okay. Let me find it. Okay. I will probably not be very perceptive, but let's find out.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Mm-hmm.
There is something in the water.
Something in the water?
Mm-hmm. Something moving. Maybe a large fish.
Is it supposed to be in the water? Because
I mean,
feel like
as opposed to in the air?
I mean, I feel like fish should be in the water. Is it?
It's a large. No, as in that is what you have noticed. You have noticed there is a large fish in the water. When I say okay, let me give more scope. When I say large, I mean it's like the size of a person.
Is it uncomfortably close to the ship?
It seems to be swimming just below where the dock is. So that's roughly 10 foot below where the actual planks are.
Okay. Can I shout that out without taking an action?
Mm-hmm. Yep, no problem there.
Hey, everyone, there's like a really big fish floating in the water, like right next to us.
This day just keeps getting better and better.
I'd advise staying out of the water then. And
Is
away
it
from
floating
it, perhaps.
or is it swimming?
These guys are no use. Okay, so I saw Hadrig climb up. Is there a way that I can also climb up on the roof from where that staircase is?
Not from where the staircase is, but from like over here, you could.
Okay, I would like to try that.
Sure. Athletics checks, please, as you climb upwards. Now, for those of you wondering why the fairy does not fly, that is because this particular fairy has still developing vestigial wings. At some point or another, they will bloom, but not right now. All right. With an 11, you can happily climb up. There are enough like kind of rotten little handholds for you to be able to crawl your way to the top.
Okay. And then can I send Penny a little bit farther away so she's not in the midst of the guns and the crossbows flying everywhere?
Yes. Penny goes and hides.
The safety. That'll be my last action. I want Penny out of the crossfire.
Sure. Not a problem. All right. Next up is Greer. Seeing that he is being shot at from the doorway by two archers, that he saw a gunslinger crawl onto the roof. What is your intelligence? Oh, he is pretty cunning. He's going to move, and he is going to close the door.
Aha!
You lose sight of him.
Okay.
So it looks like he doesn't want to play by our rules.
Patrick, this was a terrible plan.
Can I... Is it my turn?
It is now your turn, yes?
Can I hear where he might be? Underneath? Like, I know he closed the door, and he's pretty big and pretty stompy, I'm assuming. Would I be able to tell where beneath this floor he is?
Ooh, excellent question. Let's make that a check, shall we? Perception. You have no clue.
All right. Well, I'm assuming he's not going to have stood right next to the door. And if I was him, I would close the door and stand where I could snag someone as they came in. So I'm going to... Well, first action is going to be reload my gun. I'm going to take a shot through the floor to where I'm guessing he might be, which is somewhere around this area.
All right, deal your
By the
damage
side of the
to the
door.
chat, please.
Chat. Deal my damage or take a shot?
Just your damage. Your bullet rings out. It does not penetrate the wood.
Ah, well, it's not as right as I thought, I guess. I will reload. that's going to be my turn.
All right. Next up. Nothing happens, apparently. As we then go to Quinn.
And I'm gonna just move forward and rap smartly at the door.
Hello?
Come on out.
Yeah, no, I think it'd be much more appealing if you came on in. Yeah, you must have fought some pretty stupid people up until this point. You hear the sounds of something sharpening.
Can I kick the door open and step back?
Yes. Make an athletics check as you kick the door to try and open it.
Oh, great. Athletics. Sure couldn't be acrobatics.
Confident?
Acrobatically kick open the door.
Oh no, this is terrible, guys. My athletics is like literally -1 out to begin with. Let's see how we do.
Oh,
15.
hey.
Actually got a decent roll.
All right. With a 15, the door does swing open. It was not locked. It was simply closed. The wood is old and rotten, so it splinters forward. You look inside and you cannot see him.
Right. Is this wood really wet?
I'd say it's damp. I wouldn't say necessarily like sopping wet. You know what I mean? Like, again, this has just been kind of nailed here for quite some time, and just the ambient temperature would make it like kind of swollen and moist.
Okay.
It does a backflip to impress the door.
Right. All right. Anybody have a torch or anything that we can chuck in there so that we can see what's going on before we rush right in?
Well, no sooner than you say that, you actually see what looks to be a small bag. This small bag seems to have a name written on it. The name is... Jackagon Wasgranab.
Jackagon Wasgranab?
Yep. Property of Jackagon Wasgranab.
All right, I'll look through the bag.
Inside, you find a magic ever-burning torch.
Excellent.
Now, this comes courtesy of our dear friend Calindria, who has given our group a magic bag.
Why,
Nice.
thank you, Calindria. Could I step onto the dock and say, with this magic ever-burning torch, set this ship alight?
No. Mostly because it is quite moist wood and the
It's
like.
too moist. Okay. All right. I hate to do this, but I'm going to chuck this magic ever-burning torch lit and ready to go in that room just to see what's going on.
All right.
Twiffer.
All right. You throw the torch in. You do not see anything.
So is he no longer in there? Or is he just okay? Or is he just at an angle where we can't see?
As far as you can tell, he is no longer there.
All right.
Oops, didn't want to do that.
I'm gonna move forward a little bit
All right.
to check that corner.
Well, as soon as you get there,
Yep.
as you can imagine, boom.
Yep.
and wielding what looks to be a rather nasty-looking scimitar. He swings,
Doors and corners, kids.
dealing 11 points of damage as Quinn comes around the corner. You
All
see
right.
the sword embed in the wood frame as he then pulls it out, and he says, "I've got to give you credit. At least you're brave."
Yeah, I'm resilient too.
Well, let's test out how resilient. All right, so moved up, kicked the door, moved in. Those are your 3 actions.
I
Fido.
guess so.
Okay. Since it's relatively new to me, I'm guessing casting any kind of spell is still an action, correct?
Depending on the spell, it might be
Generally?
2 actions.
Oh, okay.
It'll
How
be
do you-
symbolized by several like logos, like little square diamond logos.
Okay. Specifically, I'm looking at Magic Hide. It's a focus spell for me based on the Ranger feat I took, which was Companion Hide or something of that nature.
Let's have a look.
And I can't tell from looking at the...
Yep. It's a single. It's a single action. So you
Single
see
action.
on the right hand side of where it lists the name, there's a little diamond.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that means it's got an S, so it's a somatic component. It means you only need to speak a word in order to activate the magic spell, and it will do stuff.
Got you. All right. And then if I want to have Kane do something, that is an action as well, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Now, all right. So what I would like to do is lend some assistance to Quinn. I'm going to run in up
hold
to
on.
here.
Before you move there,
Okay.
as you get to there, this man is one of the very rare people in Pathfinder 2nd Edition that gets attacks of opportunity.
Nice.
You know, considering this is the second person of the 3 people we fought who's had it, I
That's true. That's true.
define rare.
Oh, I forgot
Not
about
feeling
that.
rare.
Yeah.
Well, rare is the operative term of like, you know, like, yeah, like, I mean, technically there have also been like 9 kids who didn't have it.
Ooh.
All right.
So does that? Go
That
ahead.
is 10 points of damage. Doesn't interrupt your movement, but he does swipe at you before you you move on.
All right. I move up. Can I move up to there? Is that too far?
No, that's fine. 5, 10, 20, 30. Yep, no, that's perfect.
All right. Perfect. And I still have to. Okay. For the spell, he still has to be within 30 feet of me. Does that? He's not within 30 feet of me. So I'm gonna command Kane to come in and attack him, and can I once he gets in range, then if it's before he can get to attack range, can I cast Magic Hide on him, or does it have to happen in said order specifically? Think you're muted.
So the animal companion acts independently. So basically, you won't be able to break up your turn between its action and yours. So what you can do is you can use hide before you move, then command it.
Okay, so then that's what I will do. I was thinking I might have attacked and I wanted to, plan it properly, but that's what I'm doing. So that's how I do it. Thank you.
All right. So if that's the way you're going to do it, then you can activate Kane. Kane gets 2 actions. What do you want to do?
All right, so Kane is going to run up and he's going to bite at Greer's legs to trip him up if he can.
Oh, very nice. All right, make your attack.
Where are you, Kane?
Actually, no, I have to make it because he is a thing. All right, Jaws on Greer. That is a hit.
Nice.
He bites. And because he does so, he then knocks Greer prone. Alright, Greer is knocked down as Kane comes in and bites his leg.
Take him down!
Yep, and that is Kane's 2 actions. Top of the round, back to Holly.
Okay, this time it is going to be acrobatics. So if I'm reading the map right, there's a hole in the roof that enters into that room, right?
Yes, where the mast would be.
Okay. So I want to drop down into the hole, hanging onto the edge with my hands, and swing kind of like it's parallel bars and get a little bit of momentum, and then aim specifically for Greer and drop down directly on him. And when I land on him, I want to take an action, draw my dagger, and stab straight down on him.
All right, I like that. Let's break this down. Action number 1, entering the room. If you succeed with this, I will give you an advantage on your attack. So,
Yes.
acrobatics check as you swing down through the opening in the roof.
Okay. Yes!
Natural 20. All right, so you will gain an advantage on your attack. So as you swing down, I need you to now just make your attack action as you land on Greer, who is currently prone. You get to roll twice and take the higher.
All right. Let's take the higher. That's much better.
That's a critical hit. Deal your damage.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna also give you the I'm also gonna give you the sneak attack bonus as well because you were technically hidden. So roll 2d6 as well. The Stay Alive Fund has just tipped $25. Thank you so much, Mac.
Okay. Do I roll the 2d? Just roll
Yeah, just
individually?
2d6 in chat is fine.
Okay, in chat. Nice.
I get the thing. All right, so that is 11 points of damage. All right, thank you so much, Mac. I presumed that you wanted to give everyone a hero point, so everyone has been afforded one. If that's not correct, do let me know. All right. As the blade sinks into Greer's chest, you watch as a look of anger washes across his face. Dogs grabbed his leg. A fairy is on his chest, and there's an investigator shooting him from the outside. Holly, I need you to pick a 1 to 5.
Let's go 3.
3. Melee, piercing. Oh, well, he is stuck being prone for this round. As you've, stabbed him in the shoulder, and you've pinned him to the ground with it. Alright. He, however, is not going to take this lying down. He is going to start by using his jaws to try and eat Holly. That is a critical hit. That is 24 damage. There is a snap of teeth, and Holly disappears into the Gnoll's mouth, wings barely poking out of his jaws.
What? God, no.
And with a blade, he is going to use his scimitar for his second action in order to slice at Kane to get him off his leg.
No.
That is another critical hit.
Wow.
All right, that is 19 points of damage. With a forceful sweeping attack, Kane is launched through the dry, rotten wood and out onto the pier. Kane slides across the ground and manages to hang on to the edge of the dock. And with his third action, given I can't stand up, I'm going to try for another swing with the scimitar on Quinn. This one is going to be at disadvantage. I think I did that wrong. No, I didn't do that wrong. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that'll miss. Let's see if he fumbles. Did he fumble? He did fumble. Okay.
Nice.
Good thing I got those points. Let's see. What did I miss? What did I miss? Plot twist! A plot twist! Thank you, Odd Bandicoot. Let's find out what that plot twist is. After I check on the fumble, I'm going to go with 3. The pointy end. You become wounded 1 or your wounded value increases. So he cuts his leg. I'm going to say that he actually cuts his leg very deeply. So he is going to take 1d6 points of damage. He's taking 4 damage. Alright. And let's see what the plot twist is. And thank you for pointing that out, Bandicoot. That does help. When I'm doing a lot of things, it does help when you know, I don't mean to miss things. Alright. Here we go. Plot twist cards. Odd Bandicoot, you get your pick. Alright, here we go. Your picks are Unwelcome Arrival and Greed. Those are your 2 options. Unwelcomed Arrival or Greed. Let me know in chat. Alright. That is Gria. Padrick.
He also still has... Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, go on.
He also still has persistent bleeding, yeah?
Yes, of course. Thank you for reminding me. He takes 1 point of damage as well from the bleed. Alright, now we go to Padrick.
No idea what's transpired below me. But I did see Holly go down the hole. Is that hole big enough for me too? Or was she able to go down because, you know, she was a fairy?
No. It's big enough for you. Like, so there are no masts in there. It's kind of been removed because they don't need masts.
All right, so I'm gonna try and just kind of yoink myself down there and take a shot, see if I can find him and shoot him.
All right, athletics or acrobatics, either or.
Acrobatics, I am significantly more acrobatic than athletic. All right, that's a 22.
All right, 22. That is fine. You will get an advantage on your attack as you land in the deck.
All right, so I will drop and I will shoot at him now. Advantage again. Remind me how I do that. I
just roll twice.
Says advantage. Okay. So I can see him.
First attack. Let's see. All right, roll again just to see if you crit. No, that's it. All right, so deal your damage. All right, 6 points of damage to Scourge Maw.
All right, I will. Well, so I moved, I shot, I will reload, and that's my turn.
All right.
And say, hey, guys, where's Holly?
She's been eaten.
I just
You
point to
can
the
see-
purple
you
wing
can-
sticking
yeah.
out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
All right. At this point in time, we are going to play our plot twist card, The Unwelcomed Arrival.
Oh, no.
Okay. Here we go. There it is. Maybe? Where is it? Alright. Sorry, I just need a couple of seconds just to queue all this up. And... does anyone have a spider problem? Excellent. From underneath the staircase.
Oh, God.
A hunting spider arrives. It looks over on the deck and says, "My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die." And it is looking at Dante, and it mauls him.
But Dante doesn't even have 6 fingers.
and it's the guy in here that was eating the spider.
Yeah, the guy was eating the spider. Yeah, yeah. All right, Quinn, it is your turn. Poor Dante is not even here. He's gonna get eaten by a spider.
And he's still prone.
Is he? Who, Dante or the thing?
Greer.
Yeah, he's still prone. He could
Okay.
because Holly stabbed him in the shoulder. He couldn't get up yet that round.
I'm gonna go step on his credentials.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna let you make a melee attack with. So yeah, basically just make either a melee attack or just a strength attack for your unarmed strike. And if you succeed, I will give you a 1d4 sickened.
All right, so unarmed. 1 second.
I love that, his credentials.
Well,
Amazing. Rykon's in chat. Hey Rykon, there's a spider eating you.
all right, hang on a second. So under actions, I don't really have an unarmed. Do
No, that's
I?
okay. Just make a strength check in chat.
Okay.
Gone below the roots.
Ignore that.
15.
15. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. That'll
And-
do it. That'll do it. All right. Roll a d4 for me.
All right, and I'm gonna keep my foot there. All right. Oops. And I dropped it. Premature drop. All right.
He is sickened for 2 rounds.
All right. And I'm gonna aim my crossbow at his face and say, "Give," and hold my hand out.
All right. Fido.
I love it.
Actually, you know what, Quinn? We'll actually, you know what? This might end this encounter. Let's see. Make a intimidation check. I like this.
I could use my hero point.
It's up to you. I mean, I would, but
Yeah, I'm definitely going to. So that just allows me to roll again.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Scarcely.
All right, 14 is not bad at all. Hey, Mercs of Mischief, welcome in. Guys, you've come in you've come in at an interesting time. We might be ending the stream very, very soon, but stick around. My name's Michael, Dead Aussie Gamer. We run D&D and Pathfinder and all sorts of TTRPGs. Ladies and gentlemen, check out the Mercs of Mischief. Wonderful and incredible group of performers. I've had the absolute pleasure of playing with a bunch of these guys. Now, really quickly, our heroes are currently in a back alley fishery. They are currently fighting a gnoll who is kind of like the right-hand man to the guy who runs the place. He has bitten... Where are you? Chad?
Yes. I'm here.
You're moving... I don't know why your camera moved. All right, there we go. Good. We're about to finish.
Wasn't me.
Come on. Zoom, behave. All right, here we go. So, our group of heroes are trying to get rid of this evil underworld boss. They have battled the gnoll. The gnoll has devoured Holly, who is our fairy rogue, in a single bite. However, before Holly went down, she pinned him to the ground, so the gnoll is prone. And our Inquisitor Quinn has stepped on his credentials and is currently aiming a crossbow at him, demanding that he spit out their friend. An intimidation check has just been made, and he looks around. What is Fido doing at the end of the room, by the way? Our android wolf ranger.
If I attack him, am I getting any kind of negative because Pedrig's in the way?
No. I just more want to know what you look like, as in, what's he see when he looks in your direction?
Oh, my eyes normally are glowing like kind of a blue. They're like glowing a bright red right now. He's pissed.
Okay. Padre, what do you look like as the gnoll looks around?
I look pissed, and I have a gun aimed at his... ready to shoot him when it's my turn again.
All right. He will drop his cleaver, which embeds into the ground. And as he does, he kind of gives you a look. He doesn't open his mouth, but it's, I'm not giving up. He gives you a look as if I'm not giving up my only safeguard from you guys killing me. But I've disarmed, as it were, as a show that we can negotiate. What would you like to do?
I'd like to shoot him.
You can shoot him. This will, however, trigger a chain reaction. He is preparing to kill Holly. Holly is in his mouth between his molars. With 0 hit points. Who is also dying.
So I'm going to I'm not going to drop it, but I'll lower my crossbow, but I'm not moving my foot.
He looks over at Padrig and Fido.
You can't negotiate with your mouth full, beast.
Well, if he doesn't spit her out, he'll never have children. Not that he may need them or want them, but...
That's because if he doesn't spit her out, he'll be dead.
You watch as he sort of smiles and says, "Yes, but so will your friend. You don't work with hostage situations often, do you?"
I mean, I've known her for like a day.
Hey, meat is meat.
You can spit her out and be shot in the head, or be shot in the head by 3 people.
There's not much incentive. If I spit her out, you're gonna shoot me in the head. Yeah, You're not good at this.
What do you need?
No, if you leave this city,
All right. I'm going to give you guys an insight bonus. Here is how
Right.
negotiation works with lunatics. Generally speaking, he is of the mindset that he can't trust anyone, which is due to him being a villain, right? Right now, he knows that if he spits out his only leverage, he will be executed on the spot. Because why would you keep him alive? There's literally nothing. He has no leverage. What you need to do is you need to take his power away from him, so his weapons, etc., etc., etc. Then give him an out, some way to evacuate. You can jump off the pier, or you can head back the way you came, or whatever. But give him the opportunity to then release Holly. You could still aim at him, but he then has the initiative of being able to open his mouth, then take an action to retreat. Do you know what I mean? Right now, if he takes an action to release Holly, all he's going to do is die. So it's that second action that you need to provide as an option for him to be able to get away.
All right. So Patrick's going to say, listen, I'm here for your boss, not for you. You spit the ferry out, you screw off, we never see you again, these kids don't worry about you. I don't care. Your boss is going to die regardless. You're going to be out of a job anyway. I'm fine with letting you walk.
He looks around and he says, all right, you let me walk, the ferry goes free.
Walk far.
He seems to nod his head and agree. He nods directly at Quinn, who's still standing on him.
all right. Drop the ferry.
No, you're standing on my groin and you still have guns aimed at me.
I will.
No.
Since I
Let me put it this way.
I will holster my gun.
Okay.
All right, I'll take my weight off, but I'm not moving the foot.
Again, he's not letting... Okay, I want
All
to
right,
reiterate.
then I'll step back.
There's no scenario in which he will be threatened and release Holly. All right. He stands up, and as he does, he reaches for his bow. He looks at you guys, but reaches for it slowly and places it on his back. He leaves his scimitar. He doesn't really care about that. He's just like, okay, you know. He then steps out of the door and to the edge of the ship. At this point, he spits Holly out.
Oh, it's nasty.
And kind of throws her to Quinn, who's in the doorway, who's still got the crossbow, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's throwing her to Quinn, so Quinn, you have to put down the crossbow to catch her. Yes,
Right.
Fido. Fido?
Am I able to still see him after he spits her out and throws
no.
it to Holly?
Not from
Okay.
where he is. And again, it's his action, so he's
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he throws Quinn the thing to Quinn. Quinn, you reach down and catch, and he jumps off the pier and into the water.
All right.
All right, you rush. I imagine Fido, you rush out.
Yes.
And you can't see him in the water.
Any
Okay.
sign of the big fish?
Well, I'm gonna head out too. Do I notice this spider attacking Dante?
Yeah. Dante's like, ah, got it off me.
I will come out and I will come here and I'll look and see that he's in the water and I'll see the spider and shoot the spider.
All right. Well, we'll come back to that next week when we return. But thank you to Odd Bandicoot for the insight bonus. Thank you, of course, to our wonderful players. That brings us to the end of today's session. A successful hostage negotiation. Holly, you live! Yay! However, you did receive your dying condition. We're gonna fast track exactly how that works. When a person gets brought to 0 hit points, they gain dying. When they are healed back up, they then get wounded. When they die again, instead of starting at dying 1, they start at dying plus their wounded value. If you ever hit dying 4, you are dead. So in a nutshell, you can go up and down like that like 4 times a day before you will instantly die. So that's how that works in a nutshell. So Holly, you currently are on. I think you've fallen down twice now. Is that correct? Or once?
No, I haven't hit that yet.
Okay, so that's 1. So yeah, so you should be on wounded 1, but we'll add that later. Now, as for everyone else, thank you so much for coming and joining us. Thank you to our wonderful sponsors, Hero Forge, for the wonderful artworks. And of course, this artwork came courtesy of Met Brecca, who donated our Wandering Boss Monster for today's session. I love Greer Scourgemore. He is a wonderful individual. He, by the way, was a Knoll Sergeant. And his was actually quite tactically minded. He may return for future adventures later on, but for now, however, he is off and away. But yes, actually, you know what? I'm gonna save him. I'm even gonna save him. There he is, right there. Boom. Okay.
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah. Yes, a very special thank you to, of course, Calindria as well for the massive donations, as well as to our dear friend McBluff and everyone else who helped us work towards our Viva La Dirt League goal. We are now at $1,340.70. That is incredible, guys. We're smoking it. We're smoking it. We are nearly at the halfway point. Because I realized that my donations are calculated in US dollars and not Australian. So it's not $7,000 we're after, it's $5,000. So yeah, we're getting there. We're actually getting there super quick, much faster than I thought we were. So we're actually almost at the halfway mark now, which is amazing. So we are, yeah. But I want to try and adjust, fingers crossed, try and adjust the thing to better reflect what we need. And if we do, then yay! Otherwise, yeah. Stay tuned. Find out. We're going to be doing a bunch of streams throughout the week to help promote that. And Troll Rob, desire is strong. It is strong. It is strong. And we will get him. You know what? He actually legitimately came onto stream and was like, nah, you won't do it, Mike. You and your fans, you'll never make it. I'm like, oh, fight me, bro. And I'm yeah, that's it. And you know what? I'm also putting in towards this goal as well. So depending on how close we get to that threshold, I will be fielding the remainder myself, because God damn it, we will get him. We will get him one way or another. And yeah. Plus, I can go take a photo with it and stuff. Yay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for joining us. We are going to go and raid now. Let's see who is out and about. I was going to go raid the Mercs of Mischief, but they're cool, fun, and wacky people are all here, and we love them. We love all of you amazing people. Let's see who is out and about doing stuff. D20 Deathmatch. Guys, oh my god, we are going to go D20 Deathmatch. D20 Deathmatch has our dear friend, the dreaded GM, currently facing off against our other friend, Tales of Pesh. So we are going to go and join in the fun there. Thank you so much for joining us for the stream. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for being just awesome. Thank you to my players. Until we meet again, as always, from me to you. Game
Thanks,
hard,
everybody.
or die trying. Bye, everyone.
Bye.